if your September setup could feel as cozy as autumn itself. Today I am bringing hedgehogs, golden stars and falling leaves right into my bullet journal. Hello everyone and welcome back to Bullet Journaling with Eva. September is here and with it a brand new theme. Let's start with materials as we always do. You will need a bullet journal. I also have a cat here, but that part is not necessary. Then I will also use these Ohuhu acrylic markers in gold M707 and white 101. I will also use the Sipa Calligraphic pen SB57 for my titles. Next, I will use these two UniPin Pointliners in 0.8 and 0.3, and I will explain in the video what I will use each one for. Then I will use these Faber-Castell Aquarelle pencils. Here you can see all the barcodes. You will also need a pencil, an eraser, and some water, and of course brushes for our aquarelle pencils. Then I will use a ruler, this circle stencil, and these two stencils that I found on Amazon. I'm sure that you can find them on Amazon and Temu as well. It was a pack of several different stencils. Now, let's look at what I had prepared for this month. Here I have this hedgehog on my cover page, and I already copied this and tested out some colors on it. I'm not 100% sure that I like these orange leaves, so I will try yellow instead. But if you want to, let me know in the comments down below if you are interested in digitalizing this, and I can then post that or find a way to post it in high quality so you can download it and print it out. Just leave me a comment down below if you are interested in that. I already took a copy here. If you are interested, as I mentioned, just leave me a comment down below and I will try to find a way to digitalize this or even some other themes that I made on this channel. I will start with coloring my hedgehog. But before that, I am going to erase some of these lines so they are not as obvious as they are now. And I will start with just coloring my hedgehog. If you are interested in tutorial on how to draw a hedgehog or how to color it, just leave me a comment down below as you did for the turtle, and I will be happy to include tutorials in my weekly spreads. Because those take much less time than the monthly setups do. Even after speeding this video up as much as I did, it still lasts some 20 minutes. Okay, but first I want to tell you why I chose this theme. For September, I wanted a theme that really feels like the start of autumn, and that's why I chose the hedgehog. Hedgehogs are such a perfect symbol for this time of the year. They start preparing for the colder months, gathering food and building cozy nests. In a way, September feels the same for us. It's a moment when we begin to settle back into routines after the summer to prepare for school, work, and the busiest season ahead. For me, the hedgehogs also represent slowing down and protecting our energy. It is small, quiet, and when it feels overwhelmed, it curls up into a little ball. I think that's such a good reminder for September, to take care of ourselves even when everything speeds up around us. The colors I chose also reflect the shift into autumn. The deep, dark red background reminds me of the first fallen leaves, of warm tea, of cozy evenings when the days get shorter. To balance it, I added touches of gold stars, because even as autumn comes, I wanted some brightness and magic on the pages. And of course, I used yellow leaves because they are the first sign of a season changing, and they bring a bit of warmth and optimism. together, the hedgehog, and these colors give September a feeling of comfort, coziness, and transition. It's a mix of protecting our energy and enjoying the beauty that comes with that change. After coloring everything, I will now take water and I will mix these colors with the water, and here you can see that the pigment is getting activated really nicely. This is why I enjoy using these Aquarelle color pencils. The second reason why I enjoy these color pencils is that you don't need to add a lot of water. You can use them right in your bullet journal without ruining your pages completely. You can also add some details later using the dry on dry technique. When your design is already dry, you can just use the pencil again and add some details, which we will do later. I think this looks really nice. And as you can see, I added some black shadows everywhere I wanted shadows. When that black pencil mixes with the red or the brown, it looks really nice. It just looks like a shade of that color and not like a straight black block of color. Please also let me know in the comments down below if you're interested in just the sketch of this, or if you want me to scan this colored spread as well, so I know your preferences if you want to include this hedgehog in your spread as well. Here you can see a close-up of our hedgehog, and I think these colors mixed really well together. I can't wait to add those golden details, and yes, you already saw at the beginning, it is gorgeous. Now, while this is still drying, I will use this Sipa calligraphic pen and I will write the title September in calligraphy. If you are looking for a tutorial on how to do calligraphy, I will link my video here, and you can also find some worksheets that are already posted on my community page that you can download and practice with a little bit more. Then, with the 0.8 UniPin Pointliner, I added a quote. Even the smallest traveler can carry the stars. I left this spread to dry a little bit under some heavy books, and now it's time to add some details. I will use all of these pencils that I used for coloring, but as you can see, I first need to sharpen them, so I will just quickly do that and be back. Here you can see that Mia decided to join us, but as you saw in the intro, Lion will also be joining us today. They are both here, and you will also see them shortly, showing how they are enjoying this bullet journaling with me as well. I am now just adding some shadows everywhere I think shadows should go. So on the belly of the hedgehog, I am creating these face lines of my hedgehog. And now with this Ohuhu acrylic marker in gold, I will first add this moon, and then I will add some different sizes and different shaped stars that I will later connect with lines to create constellations. Then I will also add some small dots everywhere around the red background. And here, as I mentioned, you can see that I added these lines that are connecting my stars. And I'm outlining the leaves as well. And yeah, our cover page is done. And look at these shining details. I really enjoy these metallic colors and how they level up every single spread that you use them on. My September cover page is done. I will just use some paper to make sure that while I am drawing my calendar, there is no transfer of this pigment on the other page. And now I will prepare my decoration. First, I will erase all of these lines from this hedgehog because I will add this hedgehog just like a silhouette. So I am erasing all the lines that I used to draw it, because while I am drawing something, I am drawing these shapes that are coming together. And now I'm just blocking this hedgehog completely with this dark red or wine red color, and after that I will just add some yellow details on the leaves and as a moon, and then I will activate the color with water. And again you can see that this is a really nice pigment. And, as I mentioned, you will see them both. So, here they are, blotting each other, enjoying making spreads, and yeah, they really enjoy being here while I'm doing something. And I hope you also enjoy them being here. Now you can see just Lion's paws. And we will create our calendar. As I mentioned in my previous videos, I really like my calendar to have those outer lines that are really bold, with the inside lines being lighter. And this is why I am using 0.8 UniPin Pointliner for the outlines and 0.3 UniPin Pointliner for the inside lines. So you can still see the difference, but it's just a different size point liner. Okay, so the calendar is done. Now I will take this circle ruler and I will add some red dots that I will later make to look like smudges, and I will write there just the first letters of each day. Now we will need to wait for it to dry a little bit, and after it's dried, I will take this gold Ohuhu acrylic marker and add some details. I will start with adding a nose to my hedgehog and some stars on top of it, and outlining the leaves. Then I will write down the first letters of each day and the dates on my calendar. And that is the whole design of my calendar page. There is a plenty of space that you can use to write down what is going to happen on that day. There is enough space, and I know my September is going to be busy, so this is why I included this big calendar here. It's not just one page calendar, it's 2-page calendar. I will check if everything is dry with my fingers. So if there is no gold left on my finger, that means that the spread is dry. Now we will make my trackers. For habit trackers, I am just going with some small calendars, and for my weekly actions, I will draw them down on the side. For my mood tracker, I have this hedgehog in the middle, and I will use this stencil to outline the leaves around it. You can also draw the leaves without the stencil, but I think this is a faster way, and I bought this set of stencils like 3 or 4 years ago, and I have used them quite a bit since then. There are different types of stencils here, but I can't find a link for these specific stencils right now. But I found some different ones also, and they are quite cheap. You can find them online, and they can really help you speed up the preparation of your spreads and can be really useful. Okay, when I'm done with all these leaves, then I will just outline my hedgehog, add a title, mood tracker, and then I will just write down all the moods that I want to track. After that, I will draw calendars. I'm sorry for my head here, but you know, I'm just drawing little small calendars, so nothing fancy. And my trackers are done. I will just adjust the table a little bit because there is a lot of eraser dust, and now it's time to get rid of mistakes. So here you can see that I have some mistakes, so I will get rid of them with white acrylic marker. Then I'm going to assign one color to each mood that I decided to include in this legend, and then at the end of every day I will color that day's leaf depending on my mood that day. Then I will write down titles again with the Sipa Calligraphic pen SB57. I will write a title for my habit tracker, habit with this calligraphic pen, and tracker with that 0.3 UniPin Pointliner. I will do the same for my weekly action titles. Now, I was thinking about maybe adding some more leaves on this page, but then I decided to just go with some golden stars. So here you can see everything is prepared to be colored for my spread. And here you can see that I added these golden stars. And the last spread is always included in my bullet journal monthly setup, and that is Grateful For spread. Here I need a lot of space to write down what I'm grateful for each day, so I will just create a banner at the upper part of my spread by adding a mix of red, dark red, and black color, and I will just mix them all together. Then I will get rid of that washi tape, and now I have this crisp edge. Then I will wait for it to dry a little bit, and I will add a title with this gold acrylic marker. With this stencil 16, I will add these stars here as well, but I need to wait a little bit for it to dry. When it's dried, I will write Grateful For as a title, and then I will add these stars here. While we are waiting for this to dry, I just want to thank you for being here and watching. It really means a lot to me. I hope you are finding inspiration on my channel and seeing that with practice you can master any skill. You have seen my first drawings, and now these spreads show how far I have come. I would love to know your theme for September, so let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And subscribe so you never miss any of my future setups. I am so happy to have you here. Now that everything is dry, let's take a look at what we created together today. For September, I have this cozy hedgehog cover page with a calligraphy title, a quote, and a little hedgehog surrounded by golden stars. I love how it turned out. And there's my calendar spread. It has plenty of space for planning, but also ties in beautifully with the cover through the decoration. Honestly, I think this might be my favorite monthly setup yet. Though, I know I have been saying that a lot lately, but each time I put more energy into my designs, it really pays off. Then I have my trackers. First, a mood tracker with leaves that I will color based on my daily moods. Next are my weekly actions and habit trackers. And finally, my Grateful For spread. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video and found some more inspiration for your own September setup. If you would like more ideas, you can also check out my September setup from last year. I will link it here for you. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss my future videos. I will see you in the next one. Bye!